A brand strategy is the most important thing that you need in your business. It's probably what's missing, because when you start working on your brand, what tends to happen is you'll think, oh, I need a logo, I need a business name, I need to decide which fonts and colours I'm going to use. And all those things are really important. And then you forget about all of the other stuff that makes that stuff so much better. And that stuff, that missing thing, is your brand strategy. So when you're creating these beautiful assets that are going to make your business look brilliant, if you don't have a strategy behind that, those assets are not going to be as strong, and your brand isn't going to be as strong because you haven't really thought about it. So a brand strategy gives you the clarity to do better. It gives you the clarity to know more about what it is that you stand for, to know what it is that you're all about, to realize what makes you different, to understand what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and identify the issues that you need to be aware of that maybe you're like hiding from or you haven't thought hard enough about. A strategy enables you to really get deep under what it is that your brand is about and what matters and what you are hoping to achieve so that you can get there. And if you haven't done that work, if you haven't thought about the goals that you want to reach and all those obstacles that are going to be in the way and how you're going to overcome those and what you need to do and what you need to put in place and what you stand for, then you are lacking on that clarity and you're lacking on that understanding of what is actually behind your brand, of what makes it different to other people's businesses, what makes your brand stronger and better than theirs, and what it is that you are actually all about, what you stand for. If you don't have all of that information, then those graphics, that logo, the fonts and the colours that you choose, the business name you choose, they're not going to be as good. They're not going to be as powerful as if you've thought about that stuff. But the other thing is that this brand strategy isn't just for that. So you don't just create a strategy so you can make a really fantastic logo. You make a strategy and then you use it in multiple ways within your business to help you continue to strengthen your brand as you go and to help you continue to reach those goals. Because creating a logo isn't going to help you reach your goals. It's a step in that direction, but it's not on its own going to help you get to where you want to go. You need to know what your values are. You need to know what your positioning is. You need to know what your challenges are. You need to figure out what your strategies and tactics are so that you can get from here to over there. And that's what your strategy helps you with. Your strategy gives you the clarity to be able to do better, to create better, to know what you want things to be like. But it also gives you the clarity to help you with your direction so that you know where you are going and what you are aiming for. And it also gives you clarity to help you communicate all of that, not to everybody and not all at once, but the bits that are important to the people who need to know it so that you can get to where you want to be. Because really your brand, you'll have something that you stand for that really matters to you, that you want to make a difference with, that you care about, you know, an idea that is underpinning everything else. And it's really helpful if you can communicate that to the people that matter to help you reach that place where you want to be, to reach whatever goals you have for your brand. So when you create your strategy, it's not just so that you can make something look good. It's so you can use it every single day in all the decision making that you have for your business. So it's like all that clarity, you'll pop that into your strategy. You've got it there. You can refer to it whenever you want. And that's extremely helpful because you don't want to forget any of that important information that you spent time and effort putting together. But then it'll filter through and feed into absolutely everything else that you do. So any marketing that you do, any advertising that you do, any time that you speak to a customer, any touch point that you have within your business, those decisions that you need to make, it'll help you, it'll guide you to make the right decisions. So you have a decision and you think, does this tie in? Does this align with my brand strategy? And if the answer is yes, then you'll go for it. And if the answer is no, or I'm not quite sure, then you'll either say no, or you'll find out a little bit more so you can make a more informed decision. But if you've got that brand strategy, it's going to help you keep going in the right direction, help you keep doing the right things to help you get to where you want to be. So having a brand strategy is really a map to follow with your brand that helps your business perform better, do better, and mean more, have more meaning to the people around you, the people who are hopefully going to buy from you, the people who you might get help from. It's going to give you more of that so that you can get to where you want to be. So that's why brand strategy is really important. I really think you need one. Let's have a chat about yours.